So I wanted to do a quick video just to quickly discuss boundaries and also a common misconception that I see around people's understanding of boundaries. So first of all, I think humans are pretty awful with boundaries. We could be so much better. And a lot of the problems we have with it is, it just kind of built into our culture, even with like when we're kids, as you're growing up. Say you might want something, or you don't want to be hugged by grandma, or you don't want to go somewhere on a Tuesday, or whatever it is. Our culture is kind of teaches you to just shove that down, don't be inconvenient, just go with the flow, don't be difficult or whatever, right? You have to kiss grandma or she'll feel bad. Anyway, all of that leads to a bunch of problems when you grow up and have boundaries. Now, even for people who have boundaries, I've discovered this one big problem that kind of rips relationships apart, romantic and friendship relationships. One of the biggest variables is that people can state their boundaries, but they're rarely willing to negotiate their boundaries. So let me kind of explain. So stating your boundaries looks like this. Can you help me with my car today? No, I'm busy. Stated your boundary. Boom, boundary, clear. Here's negotiating your boundaries. Can I borrow your car today? Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm out of town. Is there some other way that I can help you? Oh, maybe, can I possibly borrow it tomorrow? Yeah, sure, tomorrow's just fine. You just manage your boundaries properly. Okay, so it's that negotiating. I mean, when you're working with someone really difficult who's trying to push you past your boundaries, I get it. Eventually, it's kind of like, just no, you can't borrow my car, the end. You just want them to go away, and you don't want to maintain a relationship with them. I get it, they've been pushing you. But for the rest of the population, when we're asking each other for help, it's really important to remember to negotiate those boundaries. So kind of again, another example could be, hey, can you walk my dog with me today while you're here? Oh, sorry, I can't walk your dog because my legs kind of hurt, but I can totally sit with you while we go into the backyard. How's that? So there we're going back and forth, and that person can go like, oh, the backyard, okay, that's not the worst idea, but I need to eat first. Can we eat first? Yeah, sure, let's eat first, then go to the backyard. Boom, you've negotiated your boundaries. When someone hasn't been pushy and really pushed past your boundaries, negotiation's incredibly healthy. Because I like to imagine our needs and boundaries kind of like a really, really fluffy dog, one of those super, super fluffy ones, like a chow chow or something. And then when you put it in water, you can see the dog's actually very small compared to its huge fluff. And that's how our needs work. So at first we present our needs like, I can't give you my car today. But then you want to tell people what you can do. Oh, so I can't do it today, but I could do tomorrow. Or maybe not my car, but I can offer you my bike. Or I'll offer you my bike if you are open to me borrowing your bike that day, or your skateboard, whatever, right? You're telling them really where your needs lie, and not just the first answer of, oh no, I just can't do that. Because that makes, it is so hard to ask people for help, to ask for your needs. Culture really discourages it, and it makes a lot of people just walking around really emotionally stunted, not trusting anyone, not feeling like anyone knows them. Anyway, so I guess just a tip there, start learning to negotiate your boundaries instead of just saying, no, that's that. No, that's that, it's good. Eventually, it's good eventually. If someone's pushing you, it's kind of like, I like to use a dog analogy. Dogs first, when they don't want to work with you on something, first they growl, right? They growl, yeah. And then they bark, that's what they do next. And then they bite. So I find just saying, no, I can't do that, that's kind of more of a bark or a bite, and you haven't really even growled, and growled is more just saying, oh no, this is my boundary, but I'm willing to do these other things, thanks so much for asking, let's collaborate, let's negotiate. So try to use the growl, bark, bite principle, and don't just go right to the barking and the biting. It's really bad for relationships, and it makes everyone really scared to ask each other for stuff. Isn't that right, Barkley? What do you want right now? Chocolate? Definitely not, that'll kill you. What do you want right now? Treats? Cheeses? Cheeses. Anyway, good luck with your boundaries.